I'm Louise Ritchie. I'm currently working here as a lecturer in theatre and performance. I've just finished my PhD, I passed in November. Did my degree initially in film and TV and drama, and then I switched to performance studies, and I kind of haven't looked back since really. It was a big leap from undergraduate to postgraduate studies, but it was a very supported leap. So we were kind of in a small group, we were carried all the way through as that one group. We had lots of contact time. That was also one of the great things about postgraduate studies, is they try and introduce you to teaching quite early on. They were quite honest and said, if you want to keep teaching at this level, you have to think about doing a doctorate. And the MA degree naturally sets you up to go on to do a PhD. I did, it's called practicing performance, so it was quite an equal balance of theory and practice. So I had an hour-long solo performance at the end of my postgraduate studies, so it gave me the confidence as well to know that I could make something on my own. In terms of transferable skills, the teaching that you're encouraged to do as postgraduate students here sets you up in a way where you can go to other places and do workshops. My PhD was practice-based, so I went to lots of different institutions. I went to Helsinki, Falmouth. What I'm starting to do is realise that I've got 4 years of research under my belt with my PhD, and I've got to actually now find strategies to get that material out there, and I've got my first article coming out really soon. I teach a module called Physical Theatre Vocabularies, and really it's a set of movements, and it's basically a vocabulary for making performance. The vocabulary tries to encourage students to bring their own bodies to the material, their own creativity. So the practice-based PhD sort of looked at photography, video and pre-recorded audio as modes of transmission for movement. You have to be clear about why you want to do it, and also talk about, if it's going to cost a lot of money and there isn't funding there, to really think, how can this benefit my progression? For me, it's been life-changing, because if I hadn't have done the MA, I wouldn't have then had the opportunity to go on and think about doing a PhD, and I certainly wouldn't be sitting here now saying that I've got a job as a lecturer. My parents are really proud, and I do sometimes go, pinch myself. Personally, I wouldn't have had the confidence to necessarily have applied outright for a PhD. But what's given me the confidence is my supervisors, the teaching staff who actually believed in me. There's lots of opportunity to socialise in Aberystwyth. There's something for everyone in the town, regardless of what part, where you are in your studies or in your career. I think Aberystwyth has got a lot to offer. We have the best teachers here. They're amazing, and they're in the top of their field. So to come here, and I think what's nice about this environment is there's enough to keep you entertained and for you to go out and do things, but there's a kind of environment of focus, and you can have that work-life balance that I think is essential for doing a postgraduate degree, really.